We have already learned about Euclid's geometry, some of the definitions in Euclid's book called Elements, and also some of the undefined terms like point, line, etc. And we have already seen what is an axiom also. The statements which are accepted without any proof or logical reasons are called as axioms. So in this video we will learn more about Euclid's axiom. So some of the Euclid's axiom, 7 Euclid's axiom we are going to learn today. So they are given like this: things which are equal to the same things are equal to one another. If equals are added to equals, the wholes are equal. If equals are subtracted from equals, the remainders are equal. Things which coincide with one another are equal to one another. The whole is greater than its part. Things which are double of same things are equal to one another. Things which are half of same things are equal to one another. So sometimes for the examination they'll ask, state any 4 Euclid's axiom. So among this, any 4 you can write. Now let's see one by one. So the first axiom is things which are equal to the same things are equal to one another. So you can see a triangle here, a rectangle here and a square here. Suppose area of this triangle is 6 centimeters square and area of this rectangle is also 6 centimeters square and area of the square is also 6 centimeters square. Then we can say that this area of rectangle equals to that of area of rectangle and area of rectangle equals to that of area of square. Then I can say that area of triangle also equals to area of square. So that's the meaning. Things which are equal to the same things are equal to one another. Now the second one, if equals are added to equals, the wholes are equal. For example, 4 is equal to 4. I am going to add 2. To both sides I am going to add 2. I am going to add both sides the same number. Both sides the equals. If equals are added to equals, so the total result is also same. 4 plus 2 is 6. Same way, suppose this is a line segment of length 4 centimeter. This is also a line segment of length 4 centimeter. To this line segment, I am going to add another line segment of 2 centimeter. So this total length, the whole has become 6. Same way, here also I am going to add 2 centimeter. So the total length now it has become 6. So if equals are equals, that means 2. If equals are added to equals, already 4 and 4 are equal. So if equals are added to equal, the wholes are also equal. One, if equals are subtracted from equals, the remainders are equal. Take two numbers, say 5. Both sides 5, left hand side and right hand side I wrote 5. Now I am going to subtract 2 from both sides. So what is the answer I am getting? 3. So if equals, that means 2 I have subtracted from equals. That means 2 I have subtracted from 5 on both sides. What is left out? That will be equal. Same way, if you take a line segment of 5 centimeter and 2 centimeter and 2 centimeter I am going to cut from both the line segment. What will be left out? If I have cut this 2 centimeter from both the line segment, remaining 3 centimeter will be there. So if equals are subtracted from equals, the remainders will be also equal. So things which coincide with one another are equal to one another. That is the fourth axiom. Suppose ABC is a triangle and PQR is another triangle. If you take PQR and just keep above ABC, if the sides everything coincide, then we can say that these two triangles are equal. That is what things which coincide with one another are equal to one another. Same way, suppose AB is a line segment of length 4 centimeter and CD is a line segment of length 4 centimeter. You take CD, put above AB, keep above AB, and if it coincide, it end points are coming at the same point, then we can say that those two line segments are equal. So things which coincide with one another are equal to one another. Next one, the whole is greater than its part. You can see a full apple here. If I cut, you can say that each part is definitely less than the full apple, or you can say that whole apple will be always greater than the part of this portion. You can see this portion and you compare the full apple, you can see that full apple is greater than this part. Same way, if you take a line segment of length 8 centimeter, and if I have cut a part from this, let it be CD, and it is of 4 centimeter, you can say that the full line segment is always greater than its small part. That is what whole is greater than its part. The next one, things which are double of same things are equal to another. A simple example, we will take 5. The number 5 is same. Now I am going to double it. Both sides I am going to double it. So the answer is 10 on both sides. So we can say that things which are double of same things will be equal to one another. Now the last axiom, things which are half of same things are equal to one another. So here we can see two rectangles. I am going to take the half of these rectangles. We can see the half part will be also same. Let us name this triangle as ABCD and this one as EFGH. Now we can see that things which are half of same things are equal to one another. The ABCD and EFGH, they are two triangles of same length and same breadth. So both are equal. So I am going to take the half, things which are half of same thing, so the half part will be also same. Or example, we can say that these two numbers are same. I am going to divide this by 2, so the answer is 3 on left side as well as right side. So these are the 7 Euclid's axiom. Thank you for watching the video.